I need a new reel. Oh, look at there. It's a KastKing Royale Legend II. Let's go take a look at that. Alright guys, welcome back to the Ernest Cole Fishing. I am as always the Bass Man Ernest Cole, and today we're going to be doing kind of an unboxing, review, and on the water test of the KastKing Royale Legend II. I got this reel in a couple of days ago and I'm really excited to take a look at it. I'm excited to show you guys with it. Been needing a reel for a while, so got this in the mail and I'd like to show you guys all about it. Alright guys, let me take you through some of the features here and show you all about it. And then later on in the video we will take you to the actual water, which it'll be a couple days past this video here, and I'll show you guys exactly on the water footage and what I think about it on the water. Actually, if you guys don't want to see the features in the unboxing, I will leave a timestamp right here, and you guys can skip to that part of the video if you just want to go straight to on the water and see how I use it on the water. Alright guys, first off, let's take this out of the box and show you what comes in the box. You got a couple of neat little things in here. First off, the reel itself. See, got my monitor over here so I can see. I can show you guys what we're looking at here. Real good looking reel. Grips are kind of a foam. It's got kind of a KastKing emblem. Kind of looks like it's kind of stamped in there. Probably can't see that from. It's kind of dark out here, but 5 ball bearings. Let's see here. Line capacity on this is 12 pounds, 110 yards. Holds a pretty good amount of line. 7.2 to 1 gear ratio. This is going to pick up a lot of line, and I'm going to actually put this on one of my flipping setups where you guys see me fish a lot with the Super Hog. I flip in a lot around bushes and drains and whatnot, so I will be fishing with this on that, and I'll set that up once we get out on the water. I'll spool her up with some line. Initial thoughts, pretty smooth. It's got a really smooth action to it. Don't hear a lot of rattling. First off, this retails for $39, $99, $98, however they usually price these. Basically a $40 reel, but I'm telling you guys, it doesn't feel like a cheap reel. You know, for that price, a lot of guys will be thinking, you know, it's a cheap reel. It's not. It doesn't feel cheap. I've bought cheap reels before, tried to get out on the cheap. This is not a cheap reel. Don't let the price fool you on that. We'll go back to that here in a second. I've already looked at the box. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys ahead of time. What come in my package is a coupon to get you guys a free spool of the KastKing Super Power braid. You gotta fill out the little survey thing and they'll send you some braided line. I went ahead and filled it out, so hopefully I'll be getting some of that, and you know, when I do, I'll show you guys that as well and show you how the braid stacks up. Here's a neat little thing that I got in here, and I really was pleasantly surprised. That, if you guys can see that, I'll try to get close. This has on here a date and pound line, so you guys can keep up when you do change your reels out and put new line. You can record the date and what pound line, and probably just stick these on your rod or maybe even somewhere on the reel itself, and that lets you guys know kind of what pound braid and when you put it on. It's a good tool to keep up with. I know I've got a lot of rods and reels and I don't really all the time remember when I put line on what reels, so that's a pretty neat little thing. You get about, you know, 5 stickers there. Excuse me, 4 of them's blank, one's got braid on it, so you guys can you know, kind of tell when I put that line, whether it was mono or fluorocarbon or whatever, and it's a pretty little neat thing there. Get you guys a KastKing sticker. Pretty neat. You can stick it on your truck or your boat. Let's see here. Of course, you got a exploded diagram. Most reels have these. Got your you know, parts if you need to order a part. Here's one thing that a lot of, you know, I've never seen this on a reel I've got. It's pretty neat. Let me get this unfolded. You know, if you're a beginner fisherman, this has got instructions on how to spool a bait caster. It tells you how to set your drag, and I think this is in a couple of different languages. No, just English. How to spool a bait caster. It's continuing on the next page, and how to cast a bait caster, how to set it up, and how to clean it, and how to set the drag as well. Show you that big thing there. But you know, this is something that I've never seen out of a reel. I bought a lot of reels over the years, and a lot of times, if you're especially if you're a beginner, this is just kind of a happy bonus to show you guys how to set up a bait caster, and how to set the drag, and how to cast one if you've never done that before. So that's kind of a happy little surprise there. I was really impressed with that. This is my first KastKing reel, so to get that in there, that's kind of above and beyond what, you know, the average, I guess, you know, reel company would think of. But really good drag on this. It feels really good. It feels really smooth. I don't know if you can hear that. It clicks every time that you move it in a position, as well as the tension knob on the side. You probably can't hear it. I don't know if you can or not. That also clicks when you move it, and I think that's pretty good because, you know, if you move it a little bit here and a little bit there, if you just want to move it down a notch or something, that's kind of gives you a audible reference to where you have you moved it to. Of course, you got your drag settings on the side here. Initial first impression, without having any liner on the water, I'm impressed. Like I said, I'm going to take this out on the water. That'll be at the end of this clip, and show you guys exactly how I spool it up, what kind of line I use, and how I set it up. And actually, hopefully, we'll catch some fish on this, and we'll see how it really performs. So, you know, tell you what we'll do now. We're going to go through the power of editing and the power of YouTube. We'll go right now to the water, and I'll show you guys how I set this up, and exactly, you know, how it performs. So let's get to that. Alright guys, we've got our line on our reel, we've got it on the rod, we've got our lure rigged up, and today we're going to go out and put this reel through the paces today. So hopefully we can get on some good fish. So let's get on the water and get to it. Yeah, that's the first fish on the nice little fish. First one on the KastKing Royale Legend II. Pretty good reel, really smooth, easy to flip in and out, and yeah, let's get some more. Better one there. That is a better smallie. Brownie fish. Love them brown fish. Boy, that's a good time. Let's take a picture of him. So maybe the biggest one so far. Oh, hook just fell right out. Look at that. All right, his tail a little messed up. All right, folks, that's a pretty good one right there. Another one. I'll tell you what, guys. The more that I use this reel here, the better it is to get to casting. I don't know if I'm just getting used to it or fine tuning it, but it's turning out to be a pretty good reel. Alright guys, we have put this reel through the paces today. It took me not very long at all to get this reel set up this morning after I got the line on it. And I set the drag and the brakes and the other brake here. And it didn't take long at all to get this set up to where I like it, and to where now I can get it kind of flip out effortlessly and not get a backlash. Kind of like all new reels, it takes you a minute to get it set up how you like it. Everybody's reel's different, but didn't take me but just a few minutes, and I was able to kind of flip and pitch into any little bluff wall, any crack that I wanted. I could get pretty accurate with it. So all in all, I am very pleased with this reel today. Good 7.2 gear ratio. I was able to get it back, get it in, and move on to my next target pretty quickly today. As far as the reel itself, you guys might be thinking that a reel for $39, $99, $98 might be kind of junk. And I'll be honest with you, I have bought some $40 reels that were junk just because I thought they were a good deal. It was cheap. But let me tell you guys, this is a very good reel on the budget side of things. I would recommend this reel to anybody who is maybe just starting out with a baitcaster and looking for one that is good, that's not going to break the bank. Some reels nowadays can get pretty pricey. And a lot of times, if you go to your local sporting goods, Walmart, and you see a $20, $30, $40 reel, most of the time those are junk. But I can tell you, folks, this reel is pretty good for the money. I would recommend this, like I said, to somebody who is new to fishing, looking for their first bait caster. This would be a very good one. It's pretty easy to fix. Excuse me, it's pretty easy to set. Get your drag set. Good drag on here. It didn't slip on me at all today. The braking system is good. It clicks, which I really like. Sometimes you don't know how much you have turned these, but with that click, it's kind of good a good audible indicator to let you know how far you've gone with this. It took me about 10 or 15 minutes after I got my line on and my lure rigged up to kind of throw out a few casts. I kind of bird nested a little bit till I got used to it, and that's with any reel, whether you get a $200 reel or this sub $40 reel. Any reel is going to take you a minute to get used to. So if you get one of these and it automatically blows up on you, that's just part of having a bait cast reel. But all in all, I would recommend it if you guys would like to get this yourself. These are available on Amazon and also through KastKing as well. I'll leave a link. Most people shop on Amazon. I'll leave a link to Amazon below. You guys can pick this up for yourself. Like I said, for a reel around $40, you really can't beat it. Beginner experience, looking for an extra reel in case one breaks on you during the day, really can't go wrong with this either way. But with that being said, guys, I've enjoyed fishing today, and I'm fixing to go back out there and I'm fixing to get back on it again. So if you guys want this reel, click the link below. You guys like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you do like this content. I'll be doing some more reviews today on some other products as well. And with that being said, like, share, comment, the whole 9 yards. You guys know the drill. I'm the Bass Man, Ernest, and we'll see you guys down the road.